Fuck you, Corey.
Yo, yo, yo.
What up? Oh, back at it.
Paul Mason.
Nice.
That's Paul Mason. It's amazing.
I got that agua.
I got that agua. What that mean again for the fans? I know what it mean.
Oh, the water, the H2O.
What's going on, man? We back up in the building.
Hell yeah.
How y'all doing, man? Glad y'all here for sure. It's been a crazy week of playoffs. The draft just happened. Beautiful draft.
Excitement everywhere, man.
We gonna get to that, but everybody went and got who they wanted. That's what I love about this draft. We'll get to that though. But if you want somebody, go get them. Not waiting for them to fall and then somebody stealing from you. Like, go get them. Trade with you. Come on, man. We'll get there. Good old Tuesday. Because yesterday, I was busy. Sorry. But we here. I still got to lay carpet and I still got to do some painting. But we got to work. What's good, Mike?
Oh, man. Same old shit. Just getting over that exciting ass weekend and playoffs.
You went up north too, man. Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, I was up north in the land hearing everybody go
man,
nuts.
This nigga Mike be trying to be slick, right? Because he be trying to be slick because he told me about like a presidential suite and all this one weekend. And I'm just like, bro, like, hold on, what? Like, and he didn't even want to go, but he did want to go. And I'm like, Mike, bro, just go. It's free. You ain't got to do nothing. Just go. Like, it's a presidential suite.
That's right.
Might be. All right, bro. All right. Ain't nobody ever invited me to the presidential suite. It wasn't a chick or nothing. It was his homies, his people. But
oh, yeah. It was just...
ain't no niggas ever invited me to no presidential suite.
Hey, man, you can come anytime you want, man.
I know we got to go up there anyway because we got some people we got to talk to about a thing. A guy we got to talk to about a thing. We got to do that because it's money on the line. So. Like
money's everywhere, man.
Like, you already know what it is, so you the one gotta set it up because them your people, but it's money on the line, so we definitely gotta do that. Set that trip up so we can go sit down with some people.
Stop messing with that thing, man.
Man, I'm sorry. He talking about this big ass. It's big. Look at that. Ugh.
Well, you're messing with it.
Because I just now popped it.
Stop.
Y'all getting me off topic. Leave me alone. It's not Can let me pop my shit. But now we back again, man. We want to get into some playoffs. We want to get into the draft. We missed Javonte and no, man. I'm sorry we didn't talk about that.
That's right. He got Ryan in the 7th. Knocked him out.
Matter of fact, we're about to start with that. And we got Haney and Loma coming up.
Loma.
May 2nd. Listen. No, it's
22nd.
22nd, my bad. I was listening to my
headphones.
I heard the second part. So, yeah. So, May 22nd.
May 22nd or 20th. God.
So, Javonte, they doubted the hell out of him. A lot of people did, but most people was, it's like betting on Floyd. It's like when Floyd fight, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think nobody's for him because like the Garcia guy, yeah, he was good, you know what I mean? But he got all his follows off of YouTube, not actually fighting people because his fights is his fights. Like they're not big time fights, nothing like that. Nobody is fans because of his fighting. They're fans because of YouTube. But one thing I saw in that fight was Ryan Garcia was predictable, and Tank, he knew that, and he baited him into everything. Like Ryan said, I'm gonna throw the hook in the second round and I'm gonna knock him out. He tried that hook the whole fucking first 2 fucking rounds, with a whole fight. But before he got knocked down in a second, he was trying to get that left hook off, and Tank caught his ass. Boom! Put him on his back. So he wasn't a good fighter. I don't really give Tank. I mean, I give him his credit because he beat him, but that's nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like that was an easy bet. You could have bet your money on that, and you was guaranteed to win that shit. What you think? What you think though? Because Tank,
I don't think
29-0 with 27 knockouts now.
I mean, yeah, Tank a monster, and he is what he is. He's that counter puncher, and that's again, like you said, Ryan looked real predictable. He looked off his game the whole time.
Yes, he did.
Tank just timed him up.
He was going for that power every time that he wasn't fighting. And see, the thing about Tank,
he was trying to knock him out. He didn't have to do that. He didn't need to do that. He needed to finesse the whole situation. He didn't do any of that.
He wasn't boxing. And Tank, he learned from Floyd. So his defense is great. But Tank he'll take punches. Like he'll let you think you getting some shit off. Because when he actually hit him with the body shot, Garcia landed a nice left hook. The announcers, they even called it out. Oh, Ryan lands the big hit, bro. Nobody seen that body shot. I synced it though. Soon as he did it, I was like, "Ooh!" Like I didn't think it was gonna knock him down. I didn't think it was gonna knock him down, but I was like, "Damn!" He just cracked him. But as soon as he was landing that left, Tank was rocking his ass in that body. That kidney, bro. It's different, man. It's different.
He hit that liver, and that liver
different, man. That shit is different. You could piss blood from that.
Yeah.
Like you get hit hard enough, you pissing blood for about 2 weeks.
Well, I don't doubt he wasn't.
So it's Tank the face now. They say everybody's saying Tank the face. Shakur done called him out. And I think Shakur is a great fighter. Shakur is probably the best opponent for him right now, but I don't think Shakur gonna beat him because his defense is great. You think you doing something to him and you're not. And then he hit his counter punching is how he be knocking people out. Them counter punches is how he knocks you out because you think you getting a punch off and he just quickly just rock you with some shit and now you sleep. So I think Shakur is great, but it'll be a good fight. It'll be a big test, but Tank is not losing to nobody. I do not see that. Just his mentality, his ferociousness, just how he approaches the fight.
His aggressiveness.
I'm not going to lose. Like that's how just like Floyd approached fights, bro. I'm not going to lose. You got to hit me to beat me.
He the same way as Floyd. And again, Floyd was patient, played the defensive game, counterpunched you, then got aggressive and busted your ass.
And I'm not comparing him to Floyd, but he was raised by Floyd.
But
Floyd,
he's got that same type of mentality. He's not
Floyd trained
he's not on his level, but he's got that mentality. And now they talk about Haney because Haney about to fight Loma, but Haney technically should have fought Loma years ago. No. But it was because I remember when Loma won that belt. I forgot who he fought. He won that belt, and then it was mandatory that he fought Devin Haney. But when you that guy, there's clauses and shit, so he didn't have to fight him. He went and fought Teofimo Lopez. Yeah,
Lopez whooped his ass for 3 belts because Loma had all 3 belts, and then Teo beat his ass. And then Teo went and fought Cavazos, got his ass whooped, lost all his belts. Then Haney went for Cavazos, took all his belts. Now Haney got all 4, the WBA and the what's the other one? The 4th one, the IBO, or he got all 4 major belts in the lightweight. He got all 4 of them. So what you think? Who you think? I know Haney got a fight coming up, so it won't be Haney, but Shakur is like really trying to make this fight. He's trying to do what Ryan Garcia did and keep calling him out and calling him out and calling him out until he just take it.
And Shakur said it's up to
he makes his own fights.
It's up to Gervonta, but he said he wants it. So I mean, why not just do that fight then? Because then you got Haney later. Because
I think they'll do tune-up fights and then they'll fight each other, just like they did with the Garcia fight. Because
Tank only fought 3 months prior to the Garcia fight. He beat up dude in January. Yeah, he beat dude up, the other Garcia.
Garcia fought in December. Yeah,
so
December,
they both fought.
And then,
yeah.
I mean, all right, so why not? All right, Tooney do that.
But I think that's what they're gonna do, though. They'll do tune-up fights in October. But I think Tank putting Shakur on his back too, though. I'm sorry, these dudes ain't. He hit too hard, man. Shakur is probably his best opponent, though, right now. Like, if anybody gonna beat him, it might be Shakur, because Shakur is a really, 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 really good fighter. He hits hard, but Tank just hits so much harder. He got that Baltimore. He from Baltimore. He got the Baltimore grit. You can just see it in him. Like, I'm not losing. I'm coming out here to tell you.
Be more swag.
And Crawford, he got a bum ass fight coming up. Why him and Spence?
Why Spence and him ain't fighting, man? That shit.
Nah, he's fighting Sean Porter, and I ain't gonna say it's a bum ass fight because I like Sean Porter.
Who's fighting Sean Porter?
Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter, bro. I just seen it. They about to fight.
No way.
Yes.
Sean Porter came out of retirement because he was retired.
Yeah, bro. I just seen it.
That's something I didn't see.
Don't mark my words because I just seen it, though.
I'll find that shit out.
I just seen it, though. Let me get my phone. Like I'm saying.
I just saw Sean. Sean was just up in Stowe.
I thought he was. That's what I'm saying, bro. It blew my mind. So maybe I didn't see. I don't know. I'm gonna go to it just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen that shit, and it's supposed to be him and Sean Porter. And I'm like, hold on. Why ain't he fighting Spence?
I was say Showtime retired. I thought he was done.
I thought he was, bro. Come on, man. I thought he was too.
He did all his shit. He got his belts, did his thing, had a good run.
I don't think it was real, though. I think it was like one of those, this the fight we might want to see. Because if you don't want to fight Spence, who the fuck else he gonna fight in his weight class?
I don't know. I don't know why he does want to fight Spence. They couldn't come together on that money.
Man, they better stop bullshitting, man. Fight, man. The lightweight division is the best division now because now they all fighting each other. They all finna start fighting each other, dog. Like I've been watching Devin Haney do his thing. He don't want no smoke with Tank.
You don't think so?
I don't even know if he won't smoke with Shakur. He got Cabazos. He got Cabozos. He got him. He got 4 belts. He did his thing. I just don't think he gonna be good enough for Tank, bro. And he called him out too.
You about to see what happens after Loma. If he worked on Loma, all right.
Nah, he gonna beat up Loma, man. Loma older now. Loma in his 30s now.
I think Loma mad.
He been waiting to fight Loma. He been waiting to fight Loma for a long time, bro. He was 22. I think that was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3. Like 4 years ago. I think Haney might be 24. Yeah, he might be 24 or 25. So that was only like 2 or 3 years ago. He was 22 when he was supposed to fight him. And then, it was mandatory though. Somehow Loma got out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like Lomachenko, but he let T.O. go out there and beat his head in. And I just really think Devin Haney ain't no knockout. He not gonna knock him out or nothing. It's gonna be a technical fight. It's gonna go all the way down to the 12. But I just think Haney gonna throw more punches, and because when Loma fought T.O. threw 100 and something punches, and it was like the 7th round, and Loma only threw 49 punches or 50 punches or something like that.
Well, see, he needs to stop being that passive shit and just chilling. He needs to get more aggressive because Loma can throw. He just
go fight. You went and won 3 belts in multiple weight classes, bro. Go out there.
You was knocking dudes loose.
Knocking dudes loose, babe.
I mean,
bro, he was beating people up.
I know. Then he just decided, all right, I'm going to start playing defense, try not to get us hurt. Nah, you can't be doing that.
Man. That's
if
how
you start worrying about that, you're going to get hurt.
That's how Roy Jones' career ended, fucking with Tarver and all them motherfuckers. He probably trying to play defense. Defense ain't going. You play defense, but you got to play offense too.
See, he needed to keep being himself, Captain Hook, and go right out there and bust that ass.
Yes, I
like Bernard Hopkins. You see, B-Hop, he was talking all that shit. I'll never be knocked out by a white boy. Blah blah blah. Started messing around, got his whole ass knocked out the ring. Straight out the ring.
Oh, you just okay. Because you white, you had to bring that shit up, huh?
No, man.
Oh, no, I'm just playing. Nah, he did. He got his shit knocked down. And Bernard, that's my guy, man. He was a 48-year-old champion. He beat up a 22-year-old to get that belt. 48-year oldest champion in the history of boxing. That was my.
B-Hop was whooping on people, man. And
that's my favorite fighter, though. But yeah, he got his ass.
What I'm saying is, anything can happen any day, especially if you don't be yourself in the ring. you're not gonna be who you were the whole time in your career, you're
Hell
gonna get
no.
smoked.
Yes, you're gonna get smoked. But Tank is definitely the lightweight guy. I want to see Terrence Crawford fight bigger fights. It's just so much. These guys don't want to lose no fights.
Crawford needs to fight bigger fights. Spence needs to fight bigger fights.
They don't want to lose no fights though, Mike. They don't want. They lost column. They only care about that lost column. It's that lost
record, man. People
but if
lose.
But if you smart, none of that matters, because if the biggest guy out here take your fight, that's the bag. You getting it don't matter what your record is, bro. Go fight.
You're getting paid.
That's why I like what Ryan Garcia did. He was never supposed to fight Tank, but he talked all that shit. Come on, fight, bitch ass nigga, fight. Talking shit. And what you think Tank gonna do? All right, bro, let's go fight. I'm about to beat your ass now. And that's the same thing Shakur doing. He keep putting out stuff, challenging Tank, He gonna keep doing it until Tank be like, all right, let's fight. And then it's going, I feel bad. Hey, bro, don't be.
I'm gonna love to watch. Yo. It'll be fun to watch.
Poking the bear, man. Poking the bear, man. Poking the bear. Speaking of poking the bear, man, them Lakers busted them Grizzlies ass by 40. They got the Warriors tonight.
Dylan Brooks poked them all over. And
they say Dylan Brooks won't even be a Memphis Grizzly next year. They said
on not any circumstance they're bringing him back. They said you're out of here.
For what? All you do is talk shit and you the worst player on the team. Like, get you out of here. But yeah, so we'll cross over to NBA. And the craziest thing was, first off, that wasn't even the craziest thing. The Nuggets beat the Suns in the game 1 in round 2, 125-107.
Spanked on them boys.
Kevin Durant had a good game, but he had 7 turnovers. They bench only get like 14 points, maybe. How are you? You know, soon as they dropped Kevin Durant in the Phoenix, what happened in Vegas? What happened? What was everybody saying? Oh, the Suns gonna win it all. Champions. You can never. When has that ever happened except for the Warriors, who already had 3 Hall of Famers on their team? It's only because Durant got dropped in on the Warriors and they won 2 chips. But they was already stacked. You dropped him on the Suns. You gave up Malik Bridges. Seen what he did in Brooklyn. Seen what he did with the Suns. They gave up Jay Crowder. Was a big part of their team defensively, hitting threes when he need to. And they gave up who was the other guy? They gave up somebody else, Cam Johnson, to the Nets.
Cam Johnson.
Why would you do that? Cam Johnson, that's defense, that's scoring, and that's rebounding. Why would you do that?
He's a Cavalier next year. But
why do they think that they're gonna win a championship? But they put 5-1. 5-1 Denver. Jokic can't be stopped by them. DeAndre Ayton, I don't know why Monty Williams keep letting him play. I was watching it, and it's like, bro, it's 1-on-1. There's no double team. Why are they not double teaming Jokic? I was looking at that shit. I was watching that shit like, Jokic is gonna eat. 39 points, 16 rebounds. It's like, come on, bro. Like, he's gonna eat.
Listen, they're gonna sweep these boys.
I think they're gonna sweep them too, but I'm gonna give the Suns the benefit of the doubt. I think they're gonna have a good game in one of those games at home, and they'll split the games at home and go back and lose in Denver in game 5. Shit's over. They winning in 5. It's over. The Suns it's already over. They lost 125-07 in game 1. Then they lost by 10 in the last game.
They only scored 87 points.
Thank you.
That's all that's the Suns scored.
Yes.
And it was Booker and Durant. That was
guess how many points they bench had? 4.
I'm going to say none.
But they had 4 fucking points off the bench. Booker played 45. They all playing 40-something minutes. And Chris Paul injured again.
Groin injury.
Again. He did it to LA 2 years in a row down there. He did it to Houston. I ain't going to say he did it, but it happened. He did it when they was playing the Spurs in 17. He did it against the Warriors. It's just like, bro, like,
then they so much on himself that he's hurting himself in the same instance.
But that's why when they were saying this was a big four or a super team, I'm like, how? All these motherfuckers be injured and Ayton don't want to play every game. He is. I'm sorry, he's not a first. He was picked number 1 overall. He has not lived up to
He
that.
needed to stay in Arizona and get built.
Thank you. Why the fuck? And they putting all this hype on these dudes, man. I just don't get it, man. You can't put one person on a team, give up 3 key pieces to your fucking team and think that's going to translate to winning. No, you only played like 14 games together. You definitely not. Like,
That's the problem.
And they, man, look, listen.
That's the problem.
Nuggets in 5, man. Nuggets in 5.
I feel like the Brooms, but I feel like 5 is the.
I feel like the Brooms too, but I'm gonna give
past 5.
Yes, I'm saying the Suns. I will give them 1 game just to give them that respect. They'll get 1 game. I don't think they're gonna get swept, but in my head, they swept out loud 5.
They got one of those big dust brooms out too.
Because Ayton, if Ayton would go down there and dominate, just think about this: when AD plays against Jokic or Embiid plays against Jokic or Giannis plays, they tear his ass
those are
up.
top tier dudes. You can't.
I'm just saying, bro. Ayton, you was a number 1 draft pick, bro. You in that cat? You in there? You up there with him?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, bro, you a 7-footer. You can shoot. You can fucking rebound. You can do all of this shit, bro. Go do it. Like, I just don't get it with Ayton. I really don't, man. Like, he'll have a game where he'll have 22 points and 15 rebounds. The next 3 games, this motherfucker ain't gonna have. He gonna have 8 rebounds, 12 points. Like, what the like? Come on, bro. Like, but hey, I said it. The Suns are not winning no championship right now. They've been to the finals in already. Last year, 21 or 2021, I think it was one of them years. Yeah, 2021 against the Bucks. I don't see it, man. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I just don't see it. The Nuggets in 5, man, for sure.
Great dumpster fire over there in Phoenix.
Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Butler.
The bucket master.
Listen, the Knicks is going to lose solely because Jimmy Butler is that dude.
He is him, boy. He is the.
I ain't just saying that because I'm a Cavs fan. I just seen that first game. Yeah, Julius wasn't playing, but Julius ain't done nothing. Even against the Cavs, he wasn't doing nothing. If anything, he was costing them shit. Either. If anything, he was costing them shit. But the team, like Eric Spoelstra, is a great coach. He's using his bench, and his bench players are scoring. Matt Strus, all those guys, man, they getting buckets. Kyle Lowry playing good, and they got Oladipo out and Tyler Hero. And Tyler Hero is the Knick killer. He the one the one Miami Heat that every time they play the Knicks, he balls out. He goes crazy. And they lucky he out. So injuries, that's obsolete because the Heat missing 2 players and they missing 1 player. So, you know what I mean? And those 2 players for the Heat are big parts of their team.
Yeah.
And they still won the game.
And they're going to continue to win. That might be another thing. That could wind up 5.
Yeah, 5. I'm gonna say 5. I want to say 5, but I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna give Knicks 2 home wins.
Yeah, well, they already lost the 1 at home.
I know, but they lost 1 at home to us too. So I'm gonna still give them 1. And our team was better than Miami, so I'm gonna give them 2 home wins. Me personally, like I said, in my head, 5. But out loud,
I'll tell you right now, Knicks lose tonight. That's the
end.
Oh,
yeah, if they lose tonight, they getting swept.
That's the end of it.
No, if they lose tonight, they getting swept because that's 2 home games. You lost opening home games. And they in the Garden, right? Yeah, they in the Garden.
Yeah, they've been in the Garden.
Yeah, if you lose tonight, it's over. Y'all done. You might as well go home. Like, leave that alone. Like, you know what I mean? So the dopest shit I seen was the Sixers beating the Celtics with no Joel Embiid. My thing is, Tatum is never going to be the guy that's going to be like, we not losing this game. Jaylen Brown is never going to be the guy that's going to be like, we not losing this game. They lose so many games that they should win every fucking time. But they lost 3 times to Orlando. I can name so many other trash teams that didn't even make the playoffs that they lost like 3 times to in the regular season.
I mean, them 2 could score at will, but it's that.
But it's when it's time to win.
At the end of the game.
If they ain't already whooping your ass by the time they get to the 4th quarter, then when
there's always a chance that you
lose. Listen, if somebody got to take over the game, they never do it. That's why the Warriors beat them last year.
Yeah,
they was turning the ball over the whole fucking time. When somebody needs to take over the game, Tatum is never going to be that guy. He hasn't been.
He's too nice.
Yes.
Brown, Jaylen Brown, he too humble. He Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
He don't say nothing. He don't do nothing. But we've seen Kawhi take over the game and be like, nah, that Toronto shit, yeah, KD and all them was injured. But without Kawhi just being like, give me the ball, they don't win that series. They still lose that series. You know what I'm saying? But I just what's going on with the Celtics? Is it the coaching? It ain't. It ain't
the coaching.
It ain't Udoka, so the defense ain't the same. So
well, the defense is off. I mean, I think rotation wise, they need to fix some things there. I don't get the whole starting Al. They were starting Al.
Yeah, Al too old. He got to come off the bench, man.
Yeah,
you need his energy off the bench.
You need that scoring. He can
5 minutes at a time.
Spread it out.
Yeah.
Let Robert Williams play.
Yep.
I mean, Marcus Smart needs to be more aggressive. But yeah, dude, Tatum needs to get that, all right, dare I say it, Mamba mentality in him when it comes to the end of that game.
But do you remember when he said, what did he say a few years ago? What did he say? He pretty much admitted that he wasn't that guy.
Yeah, he isn't.
He admitted that. He said it out of his mouth. I'm not that. That's not what I do. I just go out and brother, you sound like Durant. You sound like KD, and I hate to say that because I love KD.
But he's not that guy either.
He's not. He don't care about none of that. He went 2 for 12 from 3. He had a horrible shooting game, but he didn't do this. When you got that, man, it's like, I hate to just always bring up LeBron, man, but he's like the standard. Like, even when LeBron ain't having a good scoring game and stuff, he'll do other things in big games. You were not supposed to be down 0-2 right now if you the Suns. Like, somebody should have did something to take that game. You only lost by 7 points. Somebody should have took that game over. Book had 35. He should have had 50. If they was going to win that game, because nobody else did nothing. They bench is trash. You know what I mean? So it's just like, but the Sixers, they impressed me, man. Harden dropped 45. I'm very, 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 very glad to see that because I like Harden and I hate that he trash in the playoffs and he don't show up. But he showed up. I want him to. He trash in the playoffs, man. He showed us all, but he showed up. No Embiid, Maxey, let's go.
26, 45.
Yes. Maxey, let's go.
Like we getting 71.
Sixers in 6 games, bro.
All right.
Embiid about to be able to sit out until Friday now.
He can sit out.
No, he's gonna play, but he about to sit out. Bro, he's only about to come back yet. He get the rest a little bit more because they won this game.
Yeah, because they won.
Yes, and it was in Boston.
TD Garden.
Dog, like I don't have confidence that Boston's gonna win, and I didn't have confidence that Milwaukee was gonna get in. And I hated that they kept doing that. And it's like, dog, 2021, all the superstars was injured.
Yeah,
all of them, and they didn't. Niggas was injured. Like it was just flat out, all of them. You can name them, pick them out. They was all injured. That was
a long list of 8 players out.
Do you know rating wise? That was the lowest rated. The lowest amount of people watched that finals when the Bucks won that shit because nobody was playing. When LeBron, him and AD got injured, Kawhi, Paul George, all these niggas was injured. KD, everybody was out. Like, so even Kyrie, Harden in Brooklyn, KD was playing by himself and dropped 50 on them niggas and damn near won. You feel me? So it's like, all right, man, get the Bucks out of here, man. They done. They too old. All they guys is old, except for Giannis.
Yeah, Middleton will be on a different team next year. It'll be a shakeup with some of these teams.
Exactly. So the Suns down 0-2, Sixers up 1. I think Sixers. I think the Celtics will win game 2 because Embiid still ain't gonna play. So the Celtics gonna come out different. They'll win game 2. It'll be 1-1.
They have to.
But once they go to Philly, but I think Philly's gonna win both games in Philly because Embiid is gonna play both of those games, and I really think that it's gonna be 3-1 going back to Boston.
Listen, that's a must-win game tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
If they lose that game, they might as well pack it up too, just like the Knicks.
Yeah, the Celtics. If you lose both your opening home games, bro, you're done. You're done. They're like, what's the point? So game 2 for the Knicks and the Heat is tonight, 7:30. Actually, it's about to come on in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
And I got the Heat in that too.
just don't. The Knicks ain't got enough. Because the Heat, they play bully. They gonna bully you. They gonna bang out. They gonna run.
Yeah.
If the Cavs would have played with enthusiasm, bully ball, we gonna beat you up. Down. We gonna do whatever we do. We physical with that shit. We would have beat them. We would have swept them. But we wasn't physical. So Miami is physical. Jimmy Butler don't play that shit, and the rest of those guys follow suit.
Oh, Bam Adebayo don't play that shit. That boy gonna mess you up.
There you go. Bam is the key to Miami winning this series. Even if Julius played, Bam is the key to this.
Bam's still the one.
Because everybody else gonna do what they do. If Bam protect the rim and rebound and get his points in the because he scores, he's not a liability scoring. Yeah. So if Bam show up, they'll win this series. They'll sweep the Knicks if Bam show up every game.
Well, I'm about to see this.
He's too big. He's too strong. But the game
number 8 moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. That'll be
the
great.
game I'm looking for is the Lakers Warriors, man. You know, this is the 5th time meeting. No KD to save Steph and them this time. So I'm going with the Lakers in 6 for sure. And I think
I don't even know if I go 6. To be honest, the Kings
it might be 5 because
Kings should have beat them boys down and let them come back.
There you go.
The Lakers, again, they have a dog. They have LeBron who
got
has that mentality.
They got 2 dogs. They got 2 dogs actually.
Well, they got that alpha. That boy will.
Yeah.
He has that mentality. He will go out there and get that game. He will score 20 in a row if he has to win.
And they said Wiggins, Gordon, Bron, and that's not a key matchup for me. Bron about to eat. Bron gonna do what he do. We need the role players got to do what they do. If the role players do what they do, they good. D'Lo got to have good games. Reeves does what he does. Bench, they
Beasley, Vanderbilt,
but they bigger though. The Lakers are bigger, and people talking about running. The Lakers are one of the top fast break teams. I think they was number one or 2 or some shit like that in fast break points. They run, so that's not going to be a problem. Guarding Curry is the only thing they got to worry about. And that's it.
Curry can score 50, but if the rest of the team ain't doing shit. And they're not defending.
Kevon Looney ain't getting 20 rebounds a game with AD out there. And he's not an offensive player, so he's not scoring.
Mo Bamba's on that squad too.
Thank you. They too big. And Looney not scoring no points. Draymond not scoring. He might get you. He might have he had his first 20-point game since 2019, bro. He might get you 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not gonna get you no crazy shit. Wiggins will be the key for the Warriors. Because Clay is Clay. I mean, not Clay. Steph is Steph. Clay, he ain't the same Clay no more. He's done.
That's a hit or miss.
Yeah, he's done. It's always a hit or miss with him, and he don't even be having big games no more. So Wiggins will be the key, though. His scoring and his defense on other players, because he ain't gonna be able to do much with LeBron, but his defense on other players that he got to guard, that's gonna be the key for sure. But I'm going Lakers for sure in 6. And they winning tonight.
I'm going in 5, dude.
Hey, you might be right. You might be mother.
And I'm just giving Curry 1 at home just because it's Curry. That's it.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, looking forward to those matchups, and we will be keeping y'all up to date on those and reporting on those. This second round, this has been a great playoffs, man, so far. And this second round is all great matchups. All of them. All of them can go 7.
Even when we say they could be sweeps or just 5, their games are going to be bust-ass games.
They all can go 7. Every last one of them. All of them could go 7.
Maybe not the Nuggets Suns, but
well, nah, I'm not even going to say that because the Nuggets is at home. The Suns ain't went home yet, so I'm not gonna say that. You feel me? Like I think the Nuggets are gonna win because they team is way deeper.
Suns better win Game 3.
The Suns don't have no bench, man. Like you got Michael Porter Jr., you got fucking Aaron Gordon, you got Jokic, you got Murray, you got Kentavious Caldwell Pope, you got all these dudes. Like it's just like it's too many. And then they bench. I ain't even gotta name they bench. They bench is gonna get buckets. They showed you that already in 2 games. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. But the biggest sports thing, that's, the draft. That's the biggest.
The draft.
That's the biggest right now. You know what I mean? So we're going to get to that. First off, Bryce went first, of course.
Yeah.
Would you have picked him first as that team? Not you, like the team.
Yeah, I think Carolina. I think it was a good move for Carolina. I mean, again, you had 1A and 1B with him and Stroud. I mean, them boys are monsters. I like Stroud personally more, but Bryce is an extraordinary talent himself. He just has a different skill set. Smaller, but he's quick. He's accurate. He makes good decisions on the fly, but again, he has to. He's like
I think he's gonna be Kyler Murray.
He's better than Kyler.
No, I think he can. No way. He's not better than Kyler.
I think he's better than Kyler.
You can't be a college quarterback and be better than an NFL quarterback. It's never not a start.
I think he's gonna be better than Kyler.
There you go. There you go. I was about to say, but he's not better than Kyler Murray. Yeah, I think he's going to end up being that because Kyler Murray's probably the same height and he's accurate as hell. He got all the same intangibles. He just don't want to study shit. Now, if Bryce put the work in and he want to study and do all that and he do what he got to do, then yeah, he'll be great.
That's a difference maker. See,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But I think because the Panthers, they got to get their offensive line together. I think Bryce will be fine.
They made some moves. They got some linemen, so we'll see what happens.
I think he'll be fine because he's a smart decision maker. Like, he's not gonna make the bad play. If he does, it's gonna be rare.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna force it.
Yeah, and he's gonna run. He's never gonna force nothing. Yeah. I like that pick. That was a great pick. But the dopest thing of the night that I saw was the Texans. I know it's early, but that's the dopest thing I saw. One of the dopest things, I should say, because the Bengals did some dope ass shit. We'll get to that. But they got CJ at second, and we was like, damn, like, all right, they did what they were supposed to do because they was talking about Will Anderson Jr., but then it's like a trade happened. What? The Texans straight up to number 3. What? And what we say, oh, they getting Will. They getting their guy. Bro, you got a generational offensive talent at quarterback, and then you turn around at number 3 and draft a generational talent at fucking on defense, bro. Like, I ain't saying Will Anderson automatically is going to be that guy, but he's a hell of a fucking pick. He's a hell of a player.
I mean, those were 2 monster picks.
Fire. You got a
I feel like they gave up too much.
Nah, I don't think so.
But again, that's neither here nor there right now because, again, like you said,
but see, I don't think so,
talent on each side of the ball.
But what if
that's a huge thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think they gave up too much. And what if the Texans are going to be good? They might not be good this year, but that 2024 shit probably ain't going to matter. Them picks ain't going to matter because the Texans are going to be good, if you ask me.
Well, they definitely can be. I mean, they got the division they can be in over there.
This year, they going to be shit. Next year, it's going to be a different story, man. I'm telling you, by year 3 of CJ Stroud's career, if they build the team around him, because we know they're going to have defense because of D'Amico Ryan. So we know they're going to have defense. They build a team around CJ, they'll be good. The Texans will be relevant.
We'll see. Hopefully, Dameon Pierce comes back to form after that injury, that running back. If you got him, you got yourself some wideouts out there.
Yeah.
What
you think about, you know what I'm about to say, Anthony Richardson, man. You know he's big. He the prototype. I just don't know what everybody see in him to make them think like they all happy about. Everybody's happy about him being picked for the coach, and I don't get it.
I don't either.
Number 4.
I'm not riding that train. I'm not on that train at all.
I don't get it. I didn't see nothing at Florida to tell me that he was worth a 4th overall pick.
I mean, you got to think he's got to get that starting job, so he's going to play.
No, bro, he will.
He's going to outdo Sam Ehlinger.
They already said it. Do not put no expectations on Anthony Richardson. The coach said this. They coaching staff. He has to learn and all of that. And then
if he learns and he looks good, they're going to put him in.
That'll be next. That's not going to be this year, though. He's not going to play for them this year. He's not. He's not.
Listen, he even said it himself like that.
No, they didn't draft him.
I bet he does start this year.
No, they didn't.
Without injury,
they did not draft him for that.
I bet he does, though.
No, he's not. The coach said he's not.
Every team says some shit like that.
No, bro. This is what I'm saying. They came out and they said, I know y'all happy and y'all putting all the hype on him. Chill. And he even came out and said, I'm willing to learn. I have to learn. He's not going to be ready to play no NFL football by week 1 unless you want to lose every game.
What, CJ Stroud and Bryce Young are?
Well, they drafted for that. Richardson wasn't drafted for that.
They don't have a quarterback in the.
They do got a bro. They got. They
still not that good.
Bro. I will put I'm putting Ellinger in before I put Richardson in.
I mean, I would too, but Ellinger's like
he's a better passer. He's big, just like Anthony Richardson. He's not a little guy. He's big as hell. He can run and he can throw. His accuracy is way better. Everything is better. I mean, Richardson faster and all of that stuff. He run up like a 4.3, of course. That's better.
Well, he's not the fastest quarterback.
You got to make throws, though. You got to make fucking throws. And he can't make throws. He will not be – he can eventually start, but he will not start as the starting quarterback for the Colts. Unless he go out there and miraculously make every pass. No, it's not going to happen.
He's doing some stuff.
He's never done it. He's not going to do it now. Get out of here, man.
I'm just saying. You know how teams are. Well,
but all seriousness, though. All serious though, the coach didn't draft him to start.
They shouldn't. I wouldn't put him out there either.
They drafted him. They drafted him for the future. They gonna see what they got. Let Ellinger play, and if he don't do shit, then why not put your mans in them in? If you know you're not going nowhere after 5, 6, 7 games,
then you go put Richardson.
Put Richardson in. Let him play for the rest of the season. Get him ready for next year. Hell yeah. I just don't think it's gonna pan out though, because he's not a thrower. So.
Well, they say he had 4 50-yard passing touchdowns. That's third. Only 2 other QBs had that.
For a season or a career?
In the season last year.
See, that's just one season, yo. Who was they playing? Who we get them off against? They don't say all that.
Well, no, it's spread throughout, but I mean,
it was probably some bums. He didn't get that off.
Who it was? I'm just saying.
He didn't get that off against Alabama. He didn't get that off against Georgia, Tennessee. He shit the bed in all those games. I watched all of them.
That doesn't even matter though. What? Because
yes, it does.
Touchdowns. That don't mean shit.
Bro, the NFL is 10 times better than Georgia. Any player on Georgia is 10 times better.
I'm not against you in this. I'm saying just because he threw 4 50-yard.
Okay.
To me, that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
Who cares?
Hell no. Do you know what Jamarcus Russell did? And do they know what Jamarcus Russell did?
100-yard touchdown
in college. No, I'm saying in college he killed. Got to the NFL and did nothing. Ryan Leaf killed in college. Nothing in the NFL. So none of that stuff matter. I don't care about none of that. But it's certain things that you can see. Your accuracy. Your decision making, your ball placement. When it's just I put the ball where only my man can catch it, he ain't even got a chance. He own you, but where you put it at, you're automatically open with a guy draped all over you. I've never seen Anthony Richardson do that. That's the difference between him, Bryce Young, and CJ Stroud. Those two, CJ and Bryce, they're gonna make those throws. They gonna hit the throw where it's 2 dudes on you, but where you threw it at, only that he can catch it.
Yeah.
Those two are gonna make those plays. Now, if Anthony Richardson come out and do that, then that's fine. I'll concede.
if he does.
I'll concede. What you think about your Browns, though, man? I don't want to go through the whole list of everybody.
No, we're going to go through the whole list. I mean, there was a lot of different trades that happened. It was crazy. Here's the only other thing I'm going to mention. I think Bijan Robinson being taken by the Falcons that early was
there we go.
Ludicrous.
Yeah. That was hard, move,
but I think it was crazy.
I wouldn't have did it if I was the Falcons. But that was hard, though. Hey, it's going to pan out. It's going to pan out for him, though.
Hey, same with Detroit. How the hell Detroit moved up and grabbed Jahmyr Gibbs when that boy could have been down in the late first, early second?
And that's who
I don't get it.
We re-signed Joe Mixon, so I'm not mad because that's who I wanted to take with our pick. But we re-signed Joe for 4 years. So, those 2 picks right there, they're gonna pay off.
That shit was rough, man. I just didn't understand all that. They gave up what they gave up for that shit.
Generational talent, man. It's day one starter.
I don't think it's that generational like that.
Hey, babe, Rose ready to come in. Yeah, what?
Not up there, top 10. No.
Bro, Bijan Robinson.
Yes.
That's like drafting Nick Chubb at that spot.
Bijan. Nick Chubb went in the second round.
I'm saying how good. I'm saying how good Nick Chubb turned out on the field.
Yes.
So that's like drafting Nick Chubb
right now. I'm cool with Bijan. I think
bro, he's a receiver.
He's
Alvin Kamara.
It messed me up.
He's Alvin Kamara, bro. He's Alvin Kamara with more speed.
Bijan?
No, Gibbs. He's a fucking monster, bro. I would have picked him at 29 for the Bengals.
Yes.
Bro, if we was eighth, if we was eighth, I would have picked him because we got everything. Yeah. Well, nah, I picked Mozzie though for real. But if I'm the Falcons, yeah, I need to run.
Bijan did his thing, but
who picked Gibbs?
Was one of those ones you were like, damn.
Where Gibbs at? Who picked him?
He's in Detroit. And then they traded DeAndre Swift.
What pick was it though? Okay, pick 12. Yes. Yes. And then they picked Jack Campbell after that. That was fire.
I don't know, man. Those are the two most questionable picks in the draft by all the analytics.
Goff about to have a field day. He's going to have a great season. I'm telling you, he got a running back that can come out the backfield, catch passes. You can give him the ball. He going to run all over the fucking place. He's about to do all of that, bro. Like, Gibbs is a monster, bro. I don't give a fuck that he is a monster.
We'll see.
Yes. Did you see him at Alabama?
Yeah, but I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. Like you gotta look at the intangibles, man. You ain't looking.
I see all that, but
you gotta look at the intangibles.
I guess I'm like Mel Kiper, where he says I would never
draft. Kiper's wrong all the time, Mike.
But his logic is never draft a running back in the first round because you can get running backs all over the place.
But why listen to that?
And I'm not saying don't draft one in the first round. I'm just saying, God.
But if you don't draft a running
back, no one else was going to grab him.
But how you know that? We didn't think. Do you know Gibbs? Do you know Gibbs said that I didn't even think I was gonna get. I'm surprised. He was surprised he got drafted here. Bijan was surprised
because he knew he wasn't that good.
But they knew that they would. But running backs don't get drafted that high, so they never thought they was gonna get drafted that high. But when you see a generational talent, I'm grabbing you. Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, all these. Come on, bro. I'm grabbing them. Again, there's no way I'm not.
I give Bijan.
It's on your knees. The Lions need a running back, yo.
I give Bijan. They had DeAndre Swift.
Man, he ain't never done nothing.
He did as much as he could behind that shit line.
Gibbs and DeAndre Swift together is finna be nuts, Mike.
Swift isn't there anymore.
Yo, see? Why ain't he there?
They traded him to the Eagles. Now he about to run crazy on the
Eagles. No, he not, bro.
Yes,
he didn't run crazy for the Lions. He didn't
because they didn't have an offensive line.
In college, he didn't run crazy for Alabama. He was,
Georgia, yes, he did.
Georgia, yes. He was good at Georgia, but they didn't
part of that trio, Chubb,
No, Chubb was the guy. Chubb was the guy. Swift, he was all right, man. But Swift ain't done nothing in the NFL, so I'm never gonna do that.
I think the change of scenery is gonna do Swift good, but
no, Swift ain't about to do much
because he's about to have that offense.
The other dude, what's the other dude for the Eagles? They let Miles go and they kept the other dude. That's the dude that's gonna be the guy.
Well, he's gonna be good too.
No, he's gonna be the guy. He was the guy last year, but Miles was just doing his thing. He was better, and he was a rookie.
They're gonna do that 2 running back shit.
That's what I'm saying. Now the Lions needed a running back. You just said Swift is gone. They
didn't trade Swift until after they did that.
Oh, okay. So they felt like
they grabbed that dude and then traded Swift day 2 to the Eagles.
Well, I would have did the same thing though, because I think Gibbs will be a better running back than Swift. Swift ain't done nothing, man. He was supposed to be that same type of player, receiving out the backfield. You know what I mean? Third, first, second, third down, or first, second, but that's the thing. Gibbs can play first, second, third down. Swift is a first. He's not a third down back. You got to take him out. That's the thing.
It's an offensive line they needed to fix over there.
Well, I mean, they can just still got free agency. I think that's what they gonna. I ain't worried about that. The Lions still ended up being a good team, even though they were shitty. The end of the season, the second half of the season, the Lions was great. They found their way.
They were a game. They were literally.
This was already trash.
A drive away from the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. And you seen how good Goff looked with the protection from their offensive line. If he had a better running back,
Goff ain't about to be that quarterback.
Bro, if they would have had a better running back, they would have won more games, man. Gibbs is about to change that for them.
You know who's going to be the quarterback there, right?
For the Lions, it's going to be Goff. They still got him. If Goff is on the roster, he's starting the season. They pay him too much money.
Well, yeah, he'll start the season now because the other quarterback's coming on injury right now.
Who?
Hendon Hooker.
Man, if you don't get your ass out of here, Mike. Hendon Hooker is 25 years old.
Hey, who cares how old he is?
Off a catastrophic injury.
Yes, I said he's not going to play this year. I'm not worried about. He's gonna be their man, though.
Not this year.
Not
I'm playing golf all year, and then I'm gonna let golf go, and then Hendon come out there and be the guy. Hendon ain't he nah, bro.
Hendon's gonna be good for them.
No, he not.
Yes, he is.
How good you think Hendon gonna be?
He gonna be better than golf.
No, no, he not.
Yes, he
Golf been to a Super Bowl. Hendon is never getting to a Super Bowl, bro. No, golf been to a Super Bowl.
Golf was led by everybody else on that team to that
golf
Super Bowl.
Been to a Super Bowl. I don't want to hear none of that other shit.
If golf go to the playoffs and win a playoff game, then all right, I'm with you.
He has. He been to a Super Bowl.
With this team. I'm not talking about the superstars he had on the Rams.
No, bro. No. Without golf, they don't get where they got. I'm just saying, golf was a beast that year. Golf, that was his great year. You know, quarterbacks have one great year. At it this way, that was his great year.
Yeah, he had a good year.
But great. No. Golf went crazy that year.
That defense is what got them where they went.
Man, they defense.
He was Trent Dilfer in that Super Bowl.
They defense. No, hell no. No, Trent Dilfer ain't have to do nothing.
I know.
Golf Ed Reed was scoring touchdowns. I remember
Golf had to do his 10-yard routes to Cup and let him run.
Go back and check. Golf was lighting shit up. Go back and check.
Yeah,
check the whole playoff stats for golf.
Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, he was killing.
Odell.
Cooper Kupp is only Cooper Kupp. It started with golf.
Yeah, but Cooper Kupp made all the moves after 10 yards.
It started with golf. We didn't even know who Cooper Kupp was till golf. No, I ain't even a Jared Goff guy. I think he trash.
I think he is trash.
I know, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, hey, don't put no Hendon Hooker over.
The only thing about him, he was eating chicken wings, trying to bang chicks in that little hot tub in his room.
That's he rich as hell. NFL player. If I was an NFL player, single out this bitch, I'm eating chicken wings.
This was in college. This was in NFL.
And I ain't got no girl.
I'm happy as hell.
Chicken wings and I'm fucking bitches in the hot tub in college as a young pretty ass kid.
He a baller for that, but he trash otherwise.
No, bro. He got to a Super Bowl, man. Dan Marino never did Dan Marino get to a Super Bowl? I think he got to one, maybe.
Yeah,
and lost. No, I think he always lost in the AFC Championship, though.
No, he was part of that.
And they lost. Yeah, so he got the one. How many quarterbacks that's great, even in the Hall of Fame, that never even seen a Super Bowl? I ain't saying golf should be a Hall of Famer, none of that. I'm not. No, hell no. Oh, fuck no.
You really grasping at some shit.
I'm just saying, bro. That's super. Getting to a Super Bowl, bro, means something, bro. You got to make the throws. I don't give a fuck what it is. Your defense can be what it is. Just like Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson with the Bucks. You remember when they won?
You know why they won, though?
Brad Johnson, because they had the best defense in the world. That's one of the best defense to ever walk on the field. But Brad Johnson had to score points. He had to make throws. He had to go out there and do his job. I don't like a fucking Brad Johnson, but he went out there.
Warwick Dunn over there, hand the ball.
Warwick Dunn, Mike Allstott, my favorite fucking fullback ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Sean Johnson, they had all type of dudes, bro. They had everybody. Rondé and all them dudes, they had everybody on that defense. Offense was fire, defense was fire. They had the best team. Yeah. But John Gruden was coaching. So that was hey. No, that wasn't. That's the reason why Brad Johnson did what he did. That's why they brought him to the Raiders, because they thought he was gonna get Derek Carr together. But no, Derek Carr just trash. Sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, so damn, we just went ham over Gibbs and them, bro. Nah, bro. But them Bengals, man, I like our draft, man. I like Myles Murphy with the first pick. The Cowboys, man, at 27, 2 picks before us took Mozzie. Fuck, because that's who and I think that's who we would have picked.
Yeah.
But I like the Myles Murphy joint because we got Sam Hubbard and Hendrickson on the ends. So Murphy, I think he's gonna be good. That's a Clemson boy, and he was pretty good. So I like that. But let me find the homie though, man. Where the homie at, man? Hold on,
Ringo.
Man. Nah, they ain't. No, where the homie at, man? Let me find him, man. Damn, I don't remember what round we picked him either.
Who you talking about, Ringo?
No. See, we picked Ivy in the 7th round. Cornerback from Miami. That was a great pick. Damn, I don't remember what round. I forget. Look at y'all. Y'all picked Dorian Thompson-Robinson. 5th round.
DTR, man.
How y'all feel about that? How you feel about that? Y'all got a corner.
Listen, you know what's funny is I hate.
Guess who we hold on. Hold the fuck on. Bro, we drafted Chase Brown. I missed that. I didn't see that. I did not see that. My bad. Chris Evans is our backup, and Travion Williams, some weird niggas. Like, we don't even know these niggas. Like, and then that's fire. Go ahead. How you feel about Dorian? And y'all got a corner in that round too. Cameron Mitchell from Northwestern, round 5.
Well, the Cam Mitchell pick, that's Newsom's best friend since they were
Boy,
11. Dude. Their boys been playing opposite corners of each other forever. I think that's a hell of a move.
Yes, sir.
But DTR, man, the fastest QB in the draft. He's got Deshaun Watson like tendencies, and if he can learn under him, be there for he's going to be here for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
And if Watson's gone after that, well, then he steps up into that role, and I think it'll be I think it's good. See, what the Browns did this draft, they drafted for depth and for the future.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't ever do that. They
try to
right now.
But that's smart, though. And y'all picked Tillman in the 3rd round. Cedric Tillman from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt's partner. Yeah, bro, that's a great fucking pick.
Them boys went right after each other, 73rd and 74th.
Great pick. But that same round, I don't know. I'm so glad. But in that 3rd round, Jordan fucking Battle, safety from Alabama, bro.
Yeah.
How did he get down to the 3rd round? I don't even know. I'm happy. And I just seen we got Chase Brown too.
Yeah, Chase Brown. I don't know why he dropped so.
Because he had that injury. Remember, he got injured. He got injured at the end of the season, but towards the end of the
season. He was still the boss of the whole damn
monster.
I mean, geez.
We be hitting licks like that. We drafted Mixon too. I remember Mixon got injured at his last year at Oklahoma.
The reason why he fell was because of that whole incident when he was beating up chicks.
Yeah, I know. But Jordan Battle, though, 3rd round pick 32.
Yeah.
Mark my words. That's gonna pay off. And he gonna be better than Jesse Bates was. I don't know about Von Bell, though, because I honestly think Von Bell was better than Jesse Bates. Von Bell is a fucking savage, and I'm mad as hell we let him go. Hard hitting. He's a lockdown. So you can put him anywhere. He's locking shit down. I love Von Bell. He's a Buckeye, but then that ain't even why. Von Bell has been a monster, bro. Like all them years in college, high school, NFL, where he came to the Bengals and he just locked his side of the field down. Like I love that about him, and I'm very upset we lost him. I don't even care we lost Jesse. I'm mad we lost Von Bell. They just didn't see like. I just
free up that money.
Oh my, no, man. But that's why I'm not mad about Jordan Battle. I'm good. We are good. Like, bro, like, and we brought over Nick Scott from the Rams. Yeah. Fire. We'll take that. You know what I mean? We got Dax Hill, and then we got Cam Taylor-Britt. They all play corner and safety. We good, bro. I'm straight.
Your secondary beefed up for sure.
Beefed up, and we got some line. You know what I mean? We good, man. Like I'm not even worried, man. How you think the Browns will rate y'all though in this draft?
I love it. I give us an A.
Y'all drafted a DT in the 3rd round too from Baylor.
Yeah, we got Sika. He's a center pusher. He'll push back. Good. That's what we love. We needed that. We got 2 offensive linemen who, to me, the center, Welper, I can't believe he fell as far as he did. Mm-hmm. Well, he was in the 6th. He was the 2nd highest graded center in the whole thing. Top 50, they said.
Yeah.
And he dropped all the way to the 6th round.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
it's crazy to me.
And then we got Big Thanos, DeJuan Jones, right tackle. I mean, that boy is huge. And he plays basketball, so he's got footwork.
Yeah.
I mean.
Hey, the best pick. Hold on, let me find it.
And then we got McGuire from Mizzou, the DE. That boy's a sick monster too.
Yeah, hell yeah. I figure we would have picked Joey Porter Jr., but we picked Murphy, man.
Well, he went right away.
First pick in the 2nd round. I felt like the Steelers grabbed him, of course, because that's Joey Porter's son. It's a long-time Steeler. They're gonna draft his son. I felt like we was gonna do that, man, but I think he's gonna be.
I can't believe that too. Yeah, that was. What about Will Levis? Dropped right to the Titans right after that.
Right after that. Well, Will Levis, they said his attitude sucked. You know what I mean? All that. He got attitude problems. But look who drafted him, though.
Mike Vrabel.
It's another Tannehill, bro.
Think?
Yes.
I think he might be better.
I
think his arm strength's way better.
Oh, Tannehill. If Tannehill wouldn't have had his injuries, man, that motherfucker was good.
I mean, he was
good in New York when he played for the Jets. Yeah, when he got drafted, he was playing for the Jets. What, right? Who was he playing for before the Titans?
Miami.
Why the fuck did I say the Jets?
I don't
know. They in the same division. You know what I mean? So, Miami. He was decent in Miami. They just didn't have a team. Their defense was trash. They didn't have no receivers. Like they ended up having with Brandon Marshall and what's my man's in them name, man? It was Brandon Marshall and fucking Mike Wallace.
Oh, yeah, Mike Wallace ended up being down there.
Mike Wallace too before Mike went to the Steelers. They had Mike. I think Tannehill was still there when they had Mike Wallace. They had some receivers, but they had Ronnie Brown and shit like that at running back.
Ronnie Brown.
But their defense was terrible though. So I can't put that on Tannehill, man. But I think Will Levis, I know his team wasn't good, but I never seen him have Jordan moments or LeBron moments or Kobe moments.
Well, I mean, he didn't get drafted.
Deion Sanders moments, Tom Brady moments. Like any of those moments where like we trash and we shouldn't be here and we shouldn't even be doing this right now. Yeah. But I gotta will us to this shit. And I ain't never see him do that at Kentucky, man. They always lost the big games. And that's my thing about Richardson. I think
he didn't have nobody around him.
But they always lost. You didn't even sneak a big game in. Appalachian State snuck big. Come on, man.
That's because no one expects that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you come on, bro. You got to sneak a win in somewhere if you that guy. Josh Allen at Wyoming, he didn't play nobody to sneak no wins. You know what he did? But you know what he did, though? Beat everybody. He went and beat everybody in this conference. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I mean, for his conference,
Hey, he won the games, though. He won the games, bro. Like, I don't care about who you play, all that. Nah, you can't control that. You just go beat who you got to beat. Win the games you got to win. So,
yeah, let's take a look. We're going to take a look.
Nah, Will Levis ain't do nothing, bro.
Damn, Will Levis, well, he was at Penn State for his sophomore years.
And he never played.
What do you mean he played?
No, he was trash. He never
6 and 8 games.
Man, that ain't playing.
He ain't do shit.
There was trash. There was garbage.
This past year.
They had McSorley and all those guys. He was garbage time.
I mean, look, in 2021, he threw for 2,800 yards, 24 touchdowns.
Boo.
Last year, he threw.
No. How many interceptions he have?
That year was 13, yeah.
Okay, he had how many touchdowns?
24.
Okay, and 13 interceptions. That's Tom Brady shit.
And then this past year, he had 19 and 10.
Tom Brady used to do that.
But his passer rating was 151.
How?
I don't know, man.
That shit retarded, bro. He trash.
He's thrown for 8.3.
But that's prototype shit. They don't. Do you know that they not drafting? They didn't draft Will Levis for his numbers. They drafted him because he big as hell and he got a strong arm. It's
they were prototype. 7 and 6.
Yeah, it's prototype shit, man. It's prototype shit. And the SEC was trash. They only had Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and sometimes LSU.
Who they beat? Oh, guess who they took down? Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, fucking shitty ass Florida.
Beat him.
It was trash. That was a trash game. I remember that game. Trash game.
Louisville down, took Mississippi State down.
Trash. All
they got smoked by Hendon Hooker.
Of course they did. And any of them other top.
Oh, listen. Hey, that Georgia game, though, they only lost that by 10.
I know. I seen that. I watched it. But guess why they lost?
Then they got smoked by.
Nah, guess why they lost that game, though? That was 10-point loss. Just guess. How many interceptions he have? How many turnovers he have in that game?
I didn't look.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's a reason, because look at Josh Allen. Prototype, big boy, strong arm, do all that. But he always throw hella interceptions, damn near number one in interceptions every year.
Because he tries to force it all the time.
Why does he try to do that? Because they fucking keep hyping these dudes up.
They got a run game to give the ball to, so he has to make every damn play.
Man, they keep hyping these dudes up like they just that, man. And it's like, no, y'all not that, bro. Just play your game and just move on, bro. You not that. You not that. The Chiefs is that. The Eagles are that. The Bengals, we that. I'm just saying, this is the teams. I'm just saying the teams that like, bro, shut the fuck up. We about to come beat y'all. Y'all finna be that. Dallas, if Dak do his job, Dak, they're finna be that. Bro, we coming to beat y'all. Like, this is what it is. But Anthony Richardson's never going to be a quarterback that's going to lead a team where you like, they're about to go win. No, and I ain't even saying he trash or nothing. I'm just saying it's just a quarterback is just, I got to see certain shit from you, man.
Yeah.
If you can't do it in college, I cannot believe you're going to do it in the NFL. I can't.
It's a rough transition.
How many times has that happened where you didn't do it in college, but you came and did it like big in the NFL? Tom Brady. That's it. He ain't do nothing at Michigan. Came in, did his 7 Super Bowls. Nobody's doing that fucking shit again.
Yeah, that's not right.
You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning, Tennessee was good when he played there.
They won that national championship and he left.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I keep naming motherfuckers. It ain't.
I mean, Eli Manning didn't do shit in college.
At Ole Miss was good though.
But they didn't win shit.
Because fucking Nick Saban, nigga, you can't. How you wasn't winning against Nick Saban at that
was Les Miles and all them at LSU.
Les Miles and no LSU. It was LSU and Alabama for like 7 years, yo.
Mark Richt was at Georgia, yeah.
And they kept playing each other, like Alabama and LSU. They just kept playing each other. Like you wasn't beating none of those guys, so that's different. Like you just wasn't beating those teams, man. Recruiting was killing. You couldn't pay nobody without getting in trouble. Now you can just whoever. I got you, $1 million over here. Let's go. You know what I mean? That was when you had to be a good team. You had to go sit down in front of these people, these people's parents, these kids' parents, and you had to convince them that I got your kid. I'm going to take care of your child, and they're going to have a great life here. I'm going to teach them how to be a man, all that. That was then. Nick Saban and them got a winning record. It's a big program. You know, all these it's certain places where that could happen like that, man. But there's not too many quarterbacks that was shit. Like, you wasn't good. Like, you just wasn't good. Not your team wasn't good. No, you didn't do nothing to make your team better.
Yeah, you weren't that X factor.
And they come to the NFL and be great. Like, I've never, like, how many times has that happened? I'm sure it's probably happened a few times, but the NFL been around since fucking, and a few times that's not a good ratio, man. That's not a good percentage. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm interested to see what happened with these young players, man. I love it. I love the draft. I love seeing the new regime come in and see who do what. I want Anthony Richardson to be successful. I do. I just don't see it. Will Levis, I want him to be successful, but unless they put in the work, because what they did in college, I just don't see them. I don't see it translating, man. Look at Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was great at Iowa State.
Yeah, he balled.
Their team just wasn't that good. Their team. Brock Purdy got them. You know how many situations I was watching this shit and Brock Purdy out there, I'm running over here. I'm doing this. And Brock Purdy was winning games for these motherfuckers. I've never seen Will Levis or Richardson do that. Like, Purdy used to run around and go crazy on the field. He got upsets against big time top schools. He got all of that shit.
You know, there's another QB that did that shit. Came out in this draft too.
Who?
Max Duggan.
Yes. That's a sleeper. Who drafted him?
San Diego.
That's a sleeper.
And you know what?
I wish it wasn't San Diego because they got
round and they got Herbert.
They got Herbert, so Duggan's never gonna get a chance to be him
unless he sits there and just learns and something.
I just wish somebody else would have drafted him because I feel like that's the guy that everybody slipped on.
Dude, I can't believe he went the 6th round.
6th round, but you know, Tom Brady, like Russell Wilson,
I know
6 rounders. I'm just saying they slipped on Max Duggan, and I feel like everybody gonna regret whoever end up with him when he playing.
He could have been a good fit at Seattle.
He's gonna be good. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Peak. Oh my god,
that would have been a good fit over there because he can run, he can throw, he does all that shit.
Instead of Richardson, why are y'all not looking at Max Duggan instead of Levis? Why are y'all not looking at Max Duggan?
Man.
He was great.
That heart condition,
national championship, all that. Come on, man.
Yeah, they got their ass baller.
He is. He's a great quarterback. And I've watched what we do. We watched him win them games.
Yeah.
Max Duggan is the reason we got this win.
Won games on his feet.
Yes.
Won these games.
Yes. Those is the quarterbacks that I want, man. Those are quarterbacks that I look at. Those are the ones that usually be successful in the NFL because they just got an extra gear. Yeah, we trash. Y'all probably gonna beat us, but I'm gonna go out here and go crazy, and we just might win the game.
Just might win it.
Just might win the game. So I just can't wait. The draft is. I always be excited for the next season. So,
yeah, it's the start of the season.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And Lamar got his money, and I told you the Ravens. They wasn't letting him go. That's stupid as hell. Why would you do that with no other quarterback?
It was dumb. It would be dumb if they did. I just said
unless they traded for some shit. But
that's what I figured was gonna happen.
Nah, they wasn't doing that, man. I'm telling you, they wasn't moving on from him, and they gave him 180.
They could have had Anthony Richardson.
They gave him 185 guaranteed, 250 or 260 million or something, 260 million, something like that. He just wanted a bigger contract than Jalen Hurts got. But that Jalen Hurts contract saved Lamar though, because he was going off of Deshaun's contract. But once Jalen got his and it was only 179 guaranteed, but it was 255, there Baltimore like, see, that's not the standard, my boy.
Yeah, no.
Ain't nowhere you go right now where you gonna get $250 million fully guaranteed.
Yeah,
never gonna happen, my boy. But he get 185, so that's great. I'm glad. He better go out and play the whole season, playoffs, nigga. If you tweak your ankle, whatever happens, they paying you 185. You held out, and you gotta go play now. 2 seasons in a row you didn't play in the playoffs. You gotta go play now. They paying you 185 million. That's a lifetime. It take a lifetime to make that money. You have to go play now, bro. You got to go play. I don't want to hear no excuses. If the Ravens end up the worst team or the third worst team, they paid him for no reason. They got to be 1 or 2 and make it in the playoffs. And they got to win a playoff game. If he don't win a playoff game, they wasted their money. Because if he don't win one now, it's not going to get no better.
No.
You know what I mean? You only getting older.
Everybody else is getting stronger too. So it's
everybody getting stronger. In our conference, you know the AFC North. Yeah. The Bengals and the Browns, we here. And don't slip on the motherfucking Steelers because they had some great picks in this draft. Kenny Pickett, I think he's gonna be a good quarterback. He's gonna have a whole season to play. I think Kenny Pickett's gonna be a good quarterback. So
George Pickens, that wide receiver,
all those guys, man, they got some defensive guys. They just drafted some heat.
Joey Porter Jr.
Yes, they just drafted some heat, and Joey Porter gonna be a day 1 starter, and he's gonna hold his ground. So we always gotta worry about them. So it's like the Ravens, y'all got 1,000 receivers. They got everybody. They got Odell, all them over there, Bateman, all them. They just drafted
Flowers.
Mayflower. They got all these dudes. Mark Andrews. They got everybody. Dobbins, and they got like 3 running backs. Like they got a lot of dudes. So ain't no excuses now. You got paid. So.
No, there is definitely none.
No excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. And if the Ravens don't do nothing, I don't want to hear shit. Because I know a lot of Ravens fans. I don't want to hear shit. Because we gonna do our thing, and I think I think it's gonna be us and y'all. I think the Steelers and the Ravens, they taking the Steelers took a step back, but I think the Ravens about to take another step back, and it'll be us and y'all because Deshaun is about to go out there and act the ass.
Yeah, he about to ball.
And I'm just saying, he's gonna act the ass, and I've been fearing this shit, but I'm just saying, last year I could talk my shit because he just came in the middle of the season, you know what I'm saying? But this year he get a full season. He been with y'all. He get training camp. He get to find the chemistry. He get to do all that. He wasn't injured. It was just some scandal shit. So I'm definitely worried about y'all. And y'all always put y'all's best foot forward when y'all play us.
Yeah.
So if Deshaun got that same mentality, which he might not, because he don't know nothing about this rivalry. You feel me? But usually, like Baker got drafted to y'all. You know what I mean? So they already put that in his head. Like, bruh, fuck them Bengals. Every time we play them, every time we play the Steelers, every time we play the Ravens, you better play fucking hard. Fuck everybody else. So y'all beat us 2 times out the year, and we still end the season with a better record and everything. But y'all, for some reason, we still lose both fucking games. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a good season. I think it's gonna be us in Cleveland, 1 or 2, whichever one's 1 or 2. I think it's gonna be us.
Well, I feel like
stacked though, so y'all better watch y'all's ass. That's all I'm saying. We out here. We out here. Mike Brown paying people. They drafting this is crazy.
They doing their thing.
It's been a good when we drafted 2011 when we drafted AJ and Andy. So yeah, it's been over a decade, bro, since Mike Brown been paying people and drafting right. He's not been the one drafting people because all the years that we missed out on players, Vince Wilfork, DeMarcus Ware, all these guys we missed out on Hall of Famers. We could have picked them.
Ballers.
But Mike Brown was like, or his pops, whoever was picking. It was never the GM or the person that was. It was always the owner, Mike Brown. Oh yeah, we want him.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, we want him. Akili Smith. We want Akili Smith. Oh, we want K-Jawan Carter instead of Vince Wilfork.
Peter Warrick.
We want Peter Warrick. We want Akili Smith instead of DeMarcus Ware. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I watched the thing, bro. It's at least like 9 to 10 Hall of Famers that we could have picked, but we passed and picked somebody else.
Yeah, that happens with every team.
Oh, just think about that.
Yeah, it sucks.
10 Hall of Fame, but that's decades of losing because you picked the wrong person.
Yeah.
Every time you pick
the wrong move will set you back.
The wrong person every year for like 10 years.
But see, you got to think the wrong move will set you back, but the right move will set you free.
Oh my goodness, man. Willie McGinnis, all these guys, bro, all these Hall of Famers, bro, that got hella Super Bowls and was big parts of it. We passed on all of them to pick a bum that never did nothing. Crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, man, so football season about to be nuts. That's all I got to say.
Oh, it's definitely going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy.
The
Jets ain't finna do shit. I just want y'all to know that. They going to be all right. They might even make the playoffs, but they not. Aaron Rodgers not winning no more Super Bowls. His window's already closed.
Yeah.
The best chance he had been passed. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. The best chance to get another one, that was about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He don't got a chance no more. It's over with. So stop that. Just like the Suns, which are the KD stuff, y'all just automatically just think because you just that's not how it works. Just don't go like that, man. That division, I think Buffalo's going to win that division again. I'm just saying, if they don't, Miami's going to win that division.
Miami, as long as Tua stays healthy.
Yes, as long as there you go. As long as Tua stay healthy, it's either going to be Buffalo or Miami. The Jets, I know they got all them receivers and everything. Their defense good. Their line is not good. Their offensive line is not good. I'm sorry, it's not. So we'll see. Aaron Rodgers, he don't like not having a line either. He throws temper tantrums and stop fucking.
They're about to see. They pick some guys, so we'll see what
he stopped fucking with his receivers and he stopped fucking with his team and everything. So you know how much of a diva he is. He don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not even gonna throw you the ball. Like you're a cornball for that. So we'll see. But we looking forward to that. And I think that's about it, man.
That is about it.
Yes, sir.
So what, next Monday, more playoff talk?
Hell yeah, we not doing the show this Wednesday because I got to lay carpet tomorrow and all that shit, so I ain't going to be able to do no show tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured we weren't because, again, we did the show today, so I figured tomorrow's probably going to be an off day.
Hell yeah.
Next Monday, more playoff talk, more all-around sports, see what else happens in the NFL.
Got to get back into Money Man ass and see when his deadline is he talking about.
Yeah, but then more boxing coming. Like I said, the 20th, 22nd, whichever date it is, Haney and Loma. See what else is coming UFC-wise. Big stuff coming.
Yeah, big stuff coming. So y'all stay tuned. We'll stay tuned and we'll bring you all the news, all the updates, everything y'all need. Appreciate y'all stopping by.
Always.
See y'all next Monday.
Salute.